reset the timer? I reset the timer. So, Colin, have you thought about it?
Yes.
So why is ABC Family having a Harry Potter weekend?
Because that horse is being feasted upon by crows.
Close, but no cigar.
Darn it. I love cigars. Why?
ABC Family is having a Harry Potter weekend because the sequel to Captain America is coming out.
What? Yeah, no, okay. I can see that.
They don't need an excuse.
Captain America's patriotism is borderline magical, so clearly that's where they were going.
Of course.
Ow. Son of a bitch.
Yep. Harry Potter weekend, every weekend.
That, you know what, it would almost make more sense if it was like, I don't know, they had a Lord of the Rings marathon because Thor 2, because elves. That's less of a stretch,
Well,
I
to
feel
make
like.
it less funny, it's because Disney owns both of them, or owns ABC.
Well, yeah.
Though Disney doesn't own Harry Potter, but they own ABC. So that's why, but it's still silly to me.
Fucking sacks of flour.
You know, if they just had a channel that just looped the 7 Harry Potter movies, it would do fine, because, like, if you're channel surfing, you land on Harry Potter, you're like, okay. Like, I'm not gonna
This is my fate
it.
for the next year.
Like, you know, I just, it's that movie that enough people like that if you land on it, everyone's like, no, stand this. I'm fine with it. I've seen it 50
Depends
times,
which one,
but
though.
I'm okay. What?
It depends on which movie, because I don't like all of the Harry Potter movies equally.
Yeah.
Let's see, what's over here? Oh yeah, the Archer douchebag.
I haven't seen the first
on the
one
right
in a
side,
while.
So, the enemies are not very smart.
Yay!
As it turns out.
I will also watch The Book Thief.
How was that?
All right.
Was it not as amazing as you would have hoped?
Eh.
There are no invisible foes.
Oh.
Hi, buddy.
There are no invisible foes?
Nope. Well, actually, no, that's not true. There aren't any invisible foes on this level, I should say.
Now I'm scared.
Because there are actually invisible enemies in this game, and they suck.
I don't like that.
Yay!
I forgot what I was talking about now. The Book Thief.
Yes.
I don't know. It's kind of...
That was really worth bringing back to the subject there.
I can't remember the word for it. It's kind of...
Mediocre?
No, like...
Blasé?
I can't think of... All of the IMDb reviews probably say it. Where it's just the same kind of inspirational movie we've seen a bunch of times. Like, I don't know if it's inspirational or not. I don't know. Cheesy,
Tired?
maybe? I don't know.
Trite? Trite's a good word.
No, I wouldn't...
Whoa.
Because it's World War II, and it's... I could spoil it. Do you want me to spoil The Book Thief?
Yes, but only if you put a really big, flashing, epileptic seizure-inducing
But I'm
disclaimer
gonna have
beforehand.
to put an epilepsy warning before that warning. Why do we keep giving why do I keep giving myself work?
Because I find it funny.
Do we have enough money to hire someone yet?
Oh, I'm sorry, were you serious?
If anyone out there is willing to edit our videos for 13 cents. Yeah.
13 cents is that's our entire profit. It has to be a percentage, so like 2 cents.
You know what? I'm willing to give them 13 cents. I'm willing to make that sacrifice.
How are we going to buy our new fancy microphones and other recording stuff if... How are we going to buy our special recording house in California?
I don't want to go to California. It's too hot.
It's not hot. It's perfectly temperate.
I've been there, Colin. You can't lie to me.
It's like 70, 98% of the time. And we can just...
Actually, I went to San Francisco, and it was really cold once. Well,
there you go.
That's my whole story. Forgot to bring a coat, and I was wearing those shoes that had heels, the wheels in the heels.
That was a strange message. Beware of misunderstanding what's ahead. It's like the enemy's just really angsty.
Wait, is there the boulder?
And...
This isn't the boulder, is it?
No, the boulder's later.
Okay.
Maybe it's thinking that maybe it's thinking that the torches aren't being carried by enemies who are going to stab you to death. Also, I like that these zombies or hollows or whatever, they do the stab and then flail around like they're at a metal concert. That's their standard attack. Now this is the boulders coming up after I get outside. Look at this area. Yay, pretty. Hey, guy.
But no. When I was a kid, I went to San Francisco and I had those. They weren't Heelys. They were off-brand Heelys, but they were better because they had 2 wheels, so you could balance a lot easier. But they were not the correct shoes to wear to San Francisco.
Would you? There we go.
San Francisco, if you don't know, has hills.
It is actually pretty much known for its hills, if I recall correctly.
Yes, and one thing about those hills is that if you have wheels in your shoes, you can fall.
Great story.
That's a fact about San Francisco and shoes with wheels in them.
Oh, by the way, I just noticed that apparently my wand gives me more MP, so that's kind of nice.
Interesting.
Which means I can make it vip, 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 so it'll grow and like, I need to get back, and then it doesn't matter. So this is the boulder.
I'm a boulder.
Which means I need to play a game of trigger and then run away.
I think you should just get hit by it. You should just take it.
Nope. Haha.
You spoiled that for me. There was no tension for me in that scene.
But now I have a bastard sword.
Are you going to use it?
No.
Why not?
I don't have the strength. I probably don't have the strength to even, like, two-hand it. Oh yeah, I can two-hand my wand, because that makes perfect sense, right?
That is not an intelligent way to hold a wand.
Look how cool I am.
You've got a stick. I'm like
a 5-year-old pretending he has a sword. My left hand isn't even touching it. It's just sort of.
That's brilliant.
Yes.
Gotta say.
I am so intelligent.
So, recently I got Earth Defense Force 20. Is 2027? 2020? 2025, that's it.
I was gonna say. I thought it was 2025.
It's possibly the greatest the greatest anything ever made. We'll just go with that. It is a masterpiece. Including...
extreme quality.
Yes. So one amazing thing about this game, that it could be a bullet point on box art, but I don't think is that there is no landing animation or fall damage. You can jump off of a mountain and then land without bending your knees and take no damage.
It could only be cooler if it was a 3-point landing.
Yeah.
Because everyone knows there's nothing quite as cool as a 3-point landing.
Except for a 4-point landing.
So I think most people do some variation of that, technically.
How about a 1-point landing?
That would be really graceful, and I would love to see it.
Just jump off a skyscraper and do a pirouette.
Oh boy. Okay.
Kill him. You did it. Everyone's going to be really frustrated with my commentary, because it's all too late.
Yeah, good job. Okay.
Because all my commentaries are you going to die? Like 3 seconds after you avoided the situation.
And it also sucks because you're not going to react to me dying until I've already indicated that I have died.
How about you just not say anything when you die? Just act like everything's fine.
That's a good idea.
Then you won't have to spoil it for me.
Actually, it'll probably...
It's like you're watching Game of Thrones like a second and a half in advance of me watching Game of Thrones.
Although, in theory, I shouldn't have to worry about that for a little while. Okay, I think that guy's gonna... Yeah. Idiots.
Did they kill themselves?
You didn't notice... They ran up to a pair of explosive barrels and then killed themselves.
I just saw 2 torches appear and then disappear.
Yeah, they're not really very smart, it turns out.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Watch yourself.
It's the nicest the nicest thing about this game is that sometimes the AI is incredibly stupid.
Colin, you better check yourself.
Check myself before I wreck
No,
myself?
before you mess up. Why would I say that? That's
Okay.
stupid.
I haven't even, like... That's a reference that I can do, but I don't know what it is.
I think it was
And
in
I
that
feel
movie that had Zach Galifianakis and Robert Downey Jr.
I thought that was an Ali G thing. Like, an older Sacha Baron Cohen
The first time I heard
character.
it was in the trailer for that movie. So,
Ah,
yes.
good.
So this happened a while
There we
ago,
go.
even as we're recording, and even later after this was released. But did you see Obama on Between Two Ferns?
No.
Do you
Really?
you didn't know about this?
No, that's
I
amazing.
assumed you knew about this. Yes, Obama appeared on Between Two Ferns with Zach Galifianakis.
Was it amazingly awkward?
Yeah, Obama was mean.
Oh, really? Oh, well, that's sort of the thing, though.
Yeah, they just show up and make fun of Zach Galifianakis.
Did he make disparaging... Did he call Zach Galifianakis fat?
I think so.
Because that's the kind of thing that Zach could, like, list on his resume, is that the President of the United States of America called him fat.
He also made fun of The Hangover 3.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Also, I just got an extremely useful item.
Yeah, you got the one that does the thing, right?
I now have way more health.
The cling ring. It clings.
Oh, and a bunch of... some...
Yeah, because you got the chains. So you got a bunch of
Yes.
useless armor.
Yeah, and
Where you
it'll
going?
probably rest with Stockpile Thomas. Oh, I have to go back up here.
Why don't you
'cause-
take the way you went? Why don't you just take the stairs again?
Oh, that's true.
Well, oh.
What, were you expecting me to be more combative about that?
No. It's just that I forgot there was a delay. So you said, "Oh, that's true," and then you just kept going because there's a delay.
So it just looked like I very, very casually just said "fuck you" and just ignored your advice.
A little bit, yeah. I was a little bit upset for a second.
I like that though. But just like, yeah, that's nice, and just blatantly,
It's
like
like
so douchey.
it's my dad, but he doesn't do it on purpose.
Yeah, I don't know too many people who would do that on purpose. It's usually they're just saying something because they don't know, they're not paying attention.
Yeah, because my dad will kind of oftentimes be kind of stop moving your arm. Stop it.
What?
Stop.
Is
Stop.
that weird?
Stop
Is
that.
that bothering you?
Stop. Whatever. But yeah, my dad will occasionally will say something at least kind of important. He'll be like, "Yeah," and then not say anything else. Just barely acknowledge that he heard something. It's a little bit frustrating sometimes.
Oh, okay, no.
Why are you going
No,
this
no,
way?
No. We don't.
You can take him.
That's a red eye. That's a red eye night. That's bad.
You can take him.
No.
I believe in you.
Well, okay. It's not that I probably have the damage output, honestly, but the issue is that his damage output is so significant that I would probably get wrecked.
I spent a long time trying to fight that guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, not really an easy venture, is it?
No. Not really.
Let's see.
Oh, yeah, you can
so
go off
we
the edge
want
here.
to. Yes, and actually that's very helpful because that gives me the Thief's Ring, which we will need later.
I need it now.
Also, this is a Strava of Boletaria.
I think you made those words up.
Oh, dredgelings, that's what they're called.
Oh, we're
Hey,
at
guys.
14 minutes.
Cool, I'm sniping undead.
I'm not.
Like fish in a barrel.
Alright, see you next time, everyone. Happy birthday. Just made someone's day. Into the future.
Happy birthday, Larry. And the one Larry who's watching whose birthday it is. It's like,
How'd they know?
we don't have a large enough we don't have a large enough viewer base for that.
Nope. Maybe someday in the future. Ha.